Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to go over 3 really cool study features that Google's Gemini has available for students. These are now available for students of all ages, as long as it's been enabled by your tech person and students are using their school email. So the way that this works, the first one that I'm going to show you is a practice quiz. So I went to gemini.google.com. I just typed in the address here and I opened up a new chat here in the corner and I typed in something really simple. Now you can make this as complicated as you want, but I just typed in create a practice quiz on the water cycle. You can fill in that topic with any topic that you can think of. And here was the response I got, and I'll show you what this looks like. So they generated a 10-question practice quiz on the water cycle, also known as the hydrologic cycle, and you can have your students take this quiz. Now, I already worked my way all the way through it just to see how it worked, but you can see that it's got 10 really great questions, and some of them are a little harder than I might give to certain age groups, but that's where your prompt can come in and change that. So once I've gone through all of these and I click done, it gives me a score, my right and wrong, and it can analyze your performance. And then this is where the second thing comes in, is that it can create flashcards. Now you can prompt it to create flashcards right from the get-go, but this is one way you can get to it as well. But once you click create flashcards, then it's going to take the concepts that quiz was on and create a set of nice little flashcards for you to practice with, right? So we'll give that just a moment and you'll see. So here are my flashcards. It's given me the main energy source is the sun. And I've got 25 of these vocabulary words. And obviously you could prompt this to make changes or updates however you wanted it to be. So those are ways, two really quick ways you can have students study things in Gemini. Now there's a third way that is really cool as well. Now that involves heading back to your main Gemini page and clicking on Tools and Guided Learning. Now the guided learning is designed to be a tutor for students. So let's say I really want to learn about the water cycle. So I'm going to say in the question where it says, what do I want to learn? The water cycle. And so now it's going to treat me like its student and it's tutoring me. So it'll ask me some back and forth questions and I've got some text here to read. And then it's going to ask me some questions for me to answer it so it knows where to take me. So it says, which of these areas would you like to explore next? And I can say something like, I don't know. This seems complicated, right? Because I want to dumb it down just a little bit more. Maybe I'm a lower grade level. And I can tell it the grade level I want it to be. So it's going to talk back about the core stages and then ask me some simpler questions. What provides the power for the water to move up into the atmosphere, starting the cycle? And I'll say, is it the sun? And so it can create this back and forth conversation about what the topic is. And so your students will have to think and answer and keep that conversation going. And it will continue to adapt to whatever answers the students give. Hope those 3 things have been helpful. We've got practice quizzes, flashcards, and the guided learning features in Gemini. Thanks. Have a great day.